Hey, what's up everyone? Dane here from Moving to Canada. I'm recording this video today to bring you guys the latest Express Entry draw results. We just had an Express Entry draw take place today, Thursday, May 20th. Bit of a surprise Express Entry draw. We weren't expecting one to happen because we just had one a week ago. So it was a bit of a surprise, caught us off guard, but we're here to bring you the latest. I decided I would film today in this park in downtown Montreal. I'm back in Montreal, so if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show off a bit of the sights here in Montreal for those of you guys who are curious about checking that out. But let's jump into the draw results for today. Today's Express Entry draw was once again restricted to candidates in the Canadian Experience class of Express Entry. So only CEC candidates were considered. That means people who have at least 1 year of skilled full-time work experience gained in Canada within the 3 years prior to applying. We had 1,842 ITAs issued in today's draw, and the minimum CRS score cutoff in today's draw was 397 points. So that's a pretty record setting for CEC. It's the first time we've seen it drop below 400, except for that one, crazy draw back in February where they invited everyone and it went down to 75 points. But that aside, that draw in February aside, we're seeing record-setting numbers for CEC candidates. So it remains a great time to have that Canadian work experience and be applying to Express Entry. So a couple of the questions, I just did a video on Facebook, a live video, and we had a bunch of questions come in. As expected, we're getting questions about when FSW, FST, all program draws are going to come back. We still don't have any hard answer to that question. What we're anticipating is that once Canada starts lifting international travel restrictions, then at that point, maybe we'll see immigration get back to sort of a pre-pandemic normal. We can't guarantee that'll happen, but that's what we're watching for. And while the pandemic is still a serious issue in Canada, there are even more reasons to be optimistic. It's only been a week between the last video and this one, but even over that week, we've seen, case numbers start to fall. Canada's been really battling with its third wave of infections over the past few months, but we saw case numbers fall significantly in Ontario. They've been falling in Quebec. Montreal, for example, has been on curfew. We've had a curfew in place for the last several months, but they just announced that they'll be lifting that curfew as of the end of May, the end of this month. So, we are getting a lot of a lot of positive movement here with the pandemic. Additionally, the vaccine campaign has been speeding up. We are almost at 50% of the Canadian population to have received at least one dose of COVID-19 vaccine. So that's really positive. There's lots of reasons to be optimistic, but it does look like we've got at least a few months of challenges ahead, and we will keep monitoring. And as more information comes out about borders opening up, maybe the use of vaccine passports, any of that sort of stuff, we will of course keep you guys posted with our COVID news feed and all of the COVID resources we've got on the Moving to Canada website. So that gets us through all of the Express Entry information. I am going to take just a sec, as I promised, and show off a little bit of Montreal. So let me see. If I swing around here, you guys can see a bit of the downtown core. So this is Jean Mance Park. It's just a giant park, right pretty much in the heart of downtown, though you can see kind of the real downtown down there where you got some of those taller buildings. If I go this way and step out into the sun, you can probably see Montreal there in the background at Mount Royal, with a little cross at the top of it, although if you get up there it's actually a very big cross. So Mount Royal or Mont Royal is a park right in the heart of downtown. It's a really wonderful green space, especially during the pandemic. You can go walk there for hours. It feels like you're kind of totally isolated from the city. It's a really lovely place. So now that I'm back in Montreal, I just got back last week. Now that I'm back, we'll try to shoot some of our videos in some of the more interesting spots here in the city, because we know it is a big popular destination for newcomers. So maybe we'll show off some of the cool spots here in Montreal. But that is about it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always, if you haven't already, make sure you create a Moving to Canada account. It's totally free. It gives you access to tons of free Canadian immigration resources. The link is right down there in the description, so make sure you go register for an account if you haven't already. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll we'll film another video once we have the next express entry draw results. I don't know when that's going to be because they've left the normal pattern, but whenever it happens, you can trust that you'll see a video go up here on our feed. See you next time.